Okay, this test is for those of you that have decided that the Remington R51 will only work with Remington ammunition, and if it jams, it must be because it's not Remington ammunition. Well, I got 3 magazines today. They're all loaded with Remington ammunition, and we're going to get this test underway. Distance 8 yards. Well, that's not good. Did it chamber? No. No chambering. It's not even chambering the 8mm ammo. There we go. We got half a chamber. Okay. It's the Remington 115 grain ammo. Now this is interesting. My trigger is moving. And my target's moving in the breeze too. The gun did not cock. It is around, but it doesn't appear to have cocked. Again, same thing. No, there we go. Sometimes the trigger's resetting, sometimes it's not. I'm pulling the trigger, the grip safety is being squeezed, but nothing's happening. There we go, it caught. That was extremely disappointing. Let's try another magazine. It is set. Again, difficulty in chambering the round. Set. Once again, here we go. Okay, we had 21 rounds fired. The malfunction of the first magazine has stopped malfunctioning. I don't know what that was about. I'm going to reload and do another 21 rounds. Meanwhile, let's check out the target, if we can. Here we go. You can see it. At least it's on target. Range of 8 yards. Okay, continuing the test. I've got 21 more rounds. Am I even on camera? I'm gonna move further away. Okay, this is happening again. The trigger is all the way back, the grip safety is being squeezed, and nothing is happening. Trying it again. Nothing is happening. But when I release the trigger, I feel something almost catching. Here we go. Okay, here we have a, looks like a failure to eject. And remove the magazine. It might be a failure to feed, but I want to see. Yep, that's a failure to eject. Put it in my pocket, I'll look at it later. It's interesting, I think I grabbed the magazine. See if I got another one. No, that was the right magazine. That's a flyer. Alright, see what she looks like now. I still got another 7 or so rounds. I'll load them up and give that to you. Yep. Number of holes in the paper is growing. Okay, I would describe this as a new problem, where when I squeeze the trigger while gripping the grip safety and absolutely nothing happens, but the gun is cocked, that's disconcerting at best. It's happened on 2 different magazine loads now, so I don't know what to tell you. I've got, is it 7? I've got 11 rounds of 9mm Remington, 115 grain left. I'll run through them for you. But I'm not pleased. I'm still not going to endorse this. All 3 of my German Lugers outshoot this easily. My Glock outshoots it. Every other 9mm in the house runs rings around this. The biggest factor when buying a pistol is reliability. When you point a cocked pistol and you pull the trigger with the intent of it discharging, it's supposed to go bang, not do anything. Okay. It's better than it was in the beginning, but Remington bullets are not a cure-all. We had 1 failure to eject. We had multiple instances of my pulling the trigger and nothing at all happening. And in those cases, simply pulling the trigger over and over again eventually caused the trigger mechanism to work. That's not what we look for in a gun being sold as a combat handgun. You can disagree with me or not. That's the way it is. And notice, no magazine. I hit the slide release. Look where she jammed. On an empty everything, it jammed. What the hell was that? And yes, the gun was cleaned and lubed and dried before firing. The more I think about it, the more important I think it is to discuss whether or not the Remington R51's failures would be a default to the gun, or as some people have alleged, default to my technique. The easiest way of answering that question is to run 25 rounds through another 9mm diameter pistol. specifically for this. I'm going to use a Polish P64. Some of you may not be familiar with it. This is an old Warsaw-packed military issue handgun, about the same size and with a lot of the same features as a Walther PPK. Except of course it's in the more powerful 9x18 Makarov caliber. It's not quite a full 9mm parabellum, but it's also smaller in size than the Remington R51. The Remington R51 is an ounce lighter, but that's the aluminum alloys or whatnot in it. But let's see if this 42-year-old former military service pistol is better or worse than a Remington R51. Incidentally, these are available today cheaply at Century Arms for about $250. Let's see, well, I gotta pick my target up. So, Polish P64. Very windy, my target is blowing down. And just blew down again. You know what? I'll just switch targets. And we have nothing, so it's an empty magazine. The magazine drops out. New magazine chamber. Coming out. Alright, 24 rounds, 0 malfunctions from a Polish P64. So is it my technique, or is it that the Remington R51 is better named, as someone else is calling it, the Remington?